Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Sailwind. Um, I had a glitch. I don't know if it was mod related or if it was a game glitch, but hiring this gentleman here and moving non mission cargo onto my ship. I used it 3 or 4 times, it worked fine, but then let's turn down the volume a bit. But then I used it and the items kind of froze in midair, and like 4 or 5 of them would just disappear and load into the one that glitched into midair. I lost 1,300 leons of product because of that glitch. But we have what we need. In fact, we're gonna sleep until daytime. We have the money we need to get a few items for a trip across the water. We are going to. Why did I wake up so early? Why did I wake up? No. Um, we need one more compass item, and we need. I'm not sure what else. We are going to. This right here. We have everything else. Oh, and this. Okay. And we have that. We have that. And drop that off there. Now, what we need is going to be this. If I understand correctly, this is the better of the cookers. And one more thing, 2 more things of hooks. Now we're using most of our money, but that's okay. We are going to. Ah! We're going to go to another island, Nivedine, I believe, to pick up supplies, because it's going to be cheaper there. Pick up food and water. see about setting sail. And the reason I know product will be cheaper there is because I've been keeping an eye on the market trade. We're going to pick up some tuna. If you notice here in Nividine, price actually went up. What about Sunspot? Al-Ankh Academy might be a better place. Nividine for water. Then we head up to Al-Ankh. And dates. Al-Nilim. Okay, so we have 3 stops to make. And okay, we are fishing hooks. Oh, I need a knife. The knife is good for more than just cutting things. More than cutting food. Okay, we should be. We'll come back here to pick up loads, but we are going to get a move on. We'll go to Nividine first, pick up three or four barrels of water. Then we'll go to Al Nilim, pick up dates, and then Al-Ankh Academy to pick up some fish. Now, we should only need like 1 or 2 crates of fish. That's mostly an emergency stock in case the fishing doesn't go so well one day. We have a storm we have to deal with. I should have grabbed product to bring with us to Nividine. We're listing pretty heavily. And I will see you probably. I'll bring you in when we are. If anything changes from the plan. Otherwise, I'll see you back here at Gold Rock City. And here we are pulling back into Gold Rock City. We are loaded down with supplies. Probably have more than enough for the trip and then some. We are going to load up on mission items and head over to probably Dragon Cliff. Now, the reason that I'm pushing myself to leave this archipelago is pretty simple. The economy here has become slim pickings. It's getting harder and harder to make deals. As you can see, most deals are in the negative. That's basically because I've saturated with deliveries. But if we go to Emerald Archipelago, we have a lot of green. Of course, let's put it to Emerald currency. The currency of Emerald is let's exchange that just so that we have some funds for when we get there. No, world. If I take this one, I'm basically only going to be able to take it. Maybe some spices. Copper's a no-go. Mail I can do. And silk. So let's do gold. Due in 11 days. I should be able to do that. Okay. We got that mission. We can do spices. I'll turn on some lights. It's not going to do much for down there. I don't have the extra equipment to put more lanterns in. If we don't finish loading and leave by the time the sun comes up, I'll get a few more lanterns and I'll put one like right here. Spice, world, mail, silk, world, goat cheese. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Okay. Can we take one more? Not enough reputation. Okay, so they should be coming in. What did I say we were gonna get? Oh, yes. Any second now. Any second. Okay, maybe not every. And there we go. Now I'll put it there. And we need to get going. Now where we are going, Dragon Cliffs, basically head east and keep on going. That's pretty much exactly what we are going to do. We have 400 leons to our name, 2,000 emerald dragons, and we are off. On our voyage, first voyage across the open ocean. Loud bang. Okay, and this is a little cheaty, but there's a mod that I have installed that this is clock time, the actual clock, which is set to 0 latitude, I believe, and anything below that is a negative latitude. Anything above that is a positive latitude. So we can keep track of our latitude just by this. Of course, we can also do it by this. You just have to wait for noon. But as soon as noon comes around, have to be more in the sun. But as soon as noon hits, when the needle on this passes the middle line where the numbers are, the difference between that time and noon, you can figure out your latitude as well. Well, we have 11 days to make it there. I hope we can do it. remember correctly, we bought all these. Yeah, this right here, this right here, a while ago. There we go. This is a speedometer. Basically, you use right right click. Okay, that's really loud. I'm gonna drop that down. It's really loud. There we are. Use right click to cast it out. And then these numbers are in knots. So we're going about 6 knots, five to 6 knots. And we need to travel 866. 866 miles, it says. But I don't know what that equates to knots. This we'll use at night. As you can see here, you can barely tell that edge of that needle, you can actually tell this early. That needle is just above the 31 line. So it's, or 30 line. So it's 31, 32. If we look at our map here, Gold Rock City is right at 31. That's basically where we want to stay, is at 31. 31 positive 5. And we are off. This is a little more complicated, but once you get used to it, it's fairly simple. When you somehow you can do it with that, I don't know how, but we know we're at about 31 latitude, so 30, 31, and you see the shadow from that needle casting on the, not the middle one, but the one that's just counterclockwise to it, which would be negative 5. Seems kind of off. That third from the middle should be more. Now it's even. I don't get what's causing it to move. Heading east. Do some fishing. Should bring some. Nah, I won't worry about wood yet. But this is the time when fishing is going to really come in handy. The reason why we bought that smoker. I think this particular one, is the best out of all the region's smokers, because this one can hold six. If I understood a video I was watching, the one in Emerald only holds like three. So it's possible that the one from Asterin only holds like four or five, or maybe even only two. But each region has items that are better than other areas. For instance, at Asterin, you got the brig. Oh shoot, we've stopped. No, not yet. Take the fish, put it on there. Still have a hook. See if we can get four more. Now, cooking this takes approximately 5 to 6 logs, I'd say. And we only have 24, I think. So it'll get us a little more than half the trip if we did 6 a day. But smoking the fish, unlike cooking it, enables us to stole the hook. Um, to store the fish. For later consumption. So if we only eat 2 to 3 fish a day, we fish out 6 fish in a day. That's 2 days worth of fish. But there are things that can happen along the way. Um, I have a thing on called random encounters, and we can have sea life popping out of the water, whales, orcas. Um, we can find flotsam, just random boxes from a sunken ship. We can have just random severe storms. We can have, there's one where the wind just dies. You get extremely foggy and the wind just dies down to like a 1. we'll get these two fish, try to catch a third, or a sixth. Hopefully not lose our hook in the process. Oh, we already got one. Okay. We're going to actually go for two more. We're going to eat two raw fish. Because we need sustenance now. Oh, come on. So we're pretty low on food. We'll go ahead and get three. Between three fish, two or three dates, we should have enough food. To fill us up. Gonna have to get some sleep soon. Let's catch one more. Then we'll fill up on food, water. I should have bought some rum. Oh well. I had enough. There's our sleep warning. I'll do one more. Double check our heading. Heading east at 84 degrees. I probably went overkill with the supplies, but I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Okay, come on, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Okay, we need more firewood. These are actually almost done. Bring this crate up here. And then once these fish are done, we can put them into this box. That's one of the updates that they recently did, was allowing you to put stuff back into boxes. Or I could put it into this box. All I have is 6 more hooks. There we go. 95%. You want to wait until the thing turns green, and at that point the 2 bars there that you see, the yellow one, that is the cook time, how long it's cooked until it's done. The one below it is its spoilage rate. Now the more a fish is cooked, the slower its spoilage rate is. So I could probably take it off now and have it last for 2-3 days. But if I wait for it to hit a green 100, well, then at that point, it won't spoil anymore. It's at 100, but it's not quite green yet. There we go. %. While we wait for those to cook. Okay. Missing a hook. Do, do, do. There we go. Now I could eat the fish that I just cooked, but I'm going to try to stockpile cooked fish for those times when storms hit or gale winds that I have to keep an eye on the rudder and the sails, and I just can't afford to be standing here fishing. Still heading east at 87 degrees, and that means, barring any jolts of waves, we should be perfectly fine. If we can just get these finished before that fire runs out, that would be fabulous. Only has 3 more percent. Two more percent. Oh no! He's gonna finish? Look at that! Oh my goodness! It was like right there. So now we have 6 smoked fish, which will last indefinitely. We can go back to sleep. Let's get some. And you know what? I think, barring anything happening, I think this will be the end of this episode. It's a little shorter than the ones previously, but from here on, for the next several in game days, there's not going to be much to to show. It's just going to be repeating, fishing, cooking. 89 east, that's good enough. We can tell this. When this hits 7, we'll be able to tell how far off we are. It's 4 minutes every latitude line. So, according to this, we are 16 minutes, which means we're -4. You've already gone 1 latitude line, and you can barely see it looks like albacore maybe? So yeah, we're going to end it here. If you liked the episode, you liked it. If you disliked it, go ahead and hit that dislike button and let me know what you think. Um, we're going to hang around the archipelago for a little bit, do some missions there, run down the economy a bit, and then we'll move on to Astrin. Or we might go to. Ooh, I don't know how well that would work. Firefish Lagoon. I want to check out the Jong. I've seen it, but I want to actually get in there and check it out. It's a big ship. So, we'll leave it here. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you later.